Hello, everybody. I started way earlier than I normally do in terms of waiting for people to actually show up because I wanted to finish this commit and get moving with things. So where did I leave off? Here. Hey, Kevin. So check this stuff in. Let's go do that. Looking through most of this should be pretty easy. That environment stuff we'll probably just skip. We also got rid of things like this. I should probably, yeah, I'll delete a couple of unused scenes separately. Delete some unused scenes. These have probably been around for a while. I found them while searching for Z index changes to make. Hey, Bogdy. Happy Monday afternoon, at least my time. Yeah, so almost every single change I made should be just Y sort and Z index stuff. If we just ignore this one file, I think the rest of the changes will get pretty easy to review. Yeah, let's look at environment.tscn, but I'm probably not going to do a lot with it. Yeah, I moved some entire chunks around here. Okay, let's just click that. And we can look through everything else. And this is now a manageable scroll bar, not an unmanageable one. Anything else? This is adding to the portal. Okay, I should probably keep track of some of the stuff that we did. Added a collision shape to the portal itself. And overall, fix Y sorting for practically everything. I originally just wanted to move the extractor and the chef slime, but doing so made it obvious that the Z index would need to be changed. Fixes this. That wasn't so simple. We needed to enable proper Y sorting. Now, ground layers are on a Z index of -1. Almost everything is, I guess I'll write it this way. Some special foreground items or objects like flying items have Z index equal 1, and almost everything else is at Z index equals 0. Add a collision shape of the portal itself. I don't think I added one of the chef slime. No, I didn't. There are still some objects that need to be cleared when we build things, especially the farm and pond, because the paths used to be drawn on top of those objects. Now it's the opposite way. All right, yeah, let's keep looking through this. Just Y sorting stuff. Oh, there's an unused thing in the tavern. We got rid of that too. That's why this change is so long. Building layers also gone. Yeah. I'm gonna just, no, I'll revert this. Never mind. I was gonna say I'll just check it in, but I really shouldn't. Sounds good. Yeah, characters now render in the right order. Oh yeah, this Y sort origin of -5,000. I should probably write. Oh, that's not even necessary anymore, is it? Because I moved this to a different Z index. I think. Let me go take a look at this. This is in farm. Yeah, I don't think this is necessary. I don't think it's necessary in the other one either. This is for what? Ground? Path? It can't be for path, can it? It apparently is, but why is this not just set to -1? And I just delete this. If this isn't the most bricklayinest day ever, I don't know what is. Yeah, it's working fine that way. Okay. That's what we should do. We should search for -5,000 then anywhere. I'll look through the environment and see if I put them anywhere in there. I hopefully didn't. But the only way to check is to look through this. So favorite that property. And then, yep, I did put this on some of these. I can revert these now. Yeah, -5,000 is a hack. And if we ever find ourselves wanting to do that, we should just change the z-index to -1. There's something else I needed to change. Town code. Yeah. Because that lets me put a worker on the mouse. All right, this was all looking good. It's fine. That's fine. It's fine. It's good. This is a little hacky, but yeah, that's okay. This should not be checked in. Yeah, debug for worker on mouse. It might be useful in the future, but it's easy enough to do. Yeah, here it is. We just revert this too. And that's that. That should go away. I don't know why it hasn't. Just because of that. Workers node is now node 2D. That was unnecessary. Yeah. Those are all our changes. What a day. I just man, sometimes you're just not ready for these things. All right, there's our change. So the commit is done. We do need to write these notes, and I wrote not to skip these tasks. So let's go do them. Write a document about z-index. This was about what I just wrote in the commit message, basically. I don't think we need anything else. I think it's really just the notes for Godot that I need. Godot engine. Did we talk about Y sorting anywhere in here? Y sorting. No. All right, let's make a new section for this. Y sorting. Canvas item. This is what has Y sorting, right? Yeah. It's this. Okay, so for top-down games, for top-down 2D games, you may want to enable Y sorting, which will change in objects, which will change the rendering order of objects based on their y coordinate. This is better than using z-index, assuming that you want a character, you want, say, a character to conditionally show in front of or behind another object. As a very basic example, maybe you have a character, maybe you have a tree and you want your characters to show I should just include that in here. For a picture example, see this. So now we need to make the picture example, which I think we closed out of everything I already had. So we need to make it again. That's okay. I don't think this will take too long. We just make a tile map layer. Whoops. It's supposed to be just a layer. And then a worker, 2 workers. And in the tile map layer, we quick load in. We can get rid of all these things now. unfavorite, unfavorite, unfavorite. All right, we find the tree here. We'll put the tree there. And maybe another tree there. And then move this worker there and this one here. And then turn on Y sort enabled. Now these need to be on the same Z index. Oh no, this also needs Y sort enabled on. There we go. And I wanted to position this such that you can kind of see this working for both of these. Yeah, that works pretty well, I think. And then let's just expand this and turn off the hand sprite, I guess. Or make them face right or something. And I guess also turn on the hand sprite. Wait a second. Doesn't the hand sprite... No, that's fine. Okay, yeah, let's turn that off. And let's do the same thing over here. Make you face left, I guess. And get rid of your hands. All right, now I want to take a picture of this. I don't want these little nodes to show up. How do you turn those off? Gizmos, position. Yeah, and then I also don't want collision to show. Yeah, so now we take a picture of just this. And we say this skeleton is behind. I don't think we need text for this. I think it's pretty self-explanatory. Okay, let's put a pipe 500 there. Maybe even 400. Just make that smaller. Just pull the branch you pushed and the outside of the town doesn't look right. Like the filled trees are below the ground. Can you check? Yeah, sure. Wait. Yeah. Oh yeah, I saw this happen and then it seemed to have gone away. And I thought it was fixed, but I guess it wasn't fixed. All right, so what is causing that? Like, what is this graphic? I don't think it's any of those. Yeah, what? Where is this? It's height 3? I don't understand why that looks the way that it does. Like, presumably none of this should be here. If we just turn that off, what does this end up looking like completely? Oh, then we have nothing there. Wait a sec. No, that doesn't look right either, right? Did height 3 also... What's going on? Hey, Conf. Does the environment have a Z index? It does, of 0. I think these are all supposed to be trees, but it's not easy to tell. Yeah, they are all supposed to be trees. But so why aren't they? Then it's not just height 3, it's also some other thing here, right? I just can't tell what. Well, I gotta just keep turning stuff off until I find it, huh? There it is. So height 1 as well is a problem. Okay, I understand what's supposed to happen now. The map fill is actually supposed to be split into 2 different nodes. The background and the grass, and then the trees should go on top. All right, I guess let's duplicate this node and delete that stuff and delete this and move this down to the bottom. It doesn't really matter where this one goes. Yeah. Okay. It's going to look a little messed up over here now, right? Yeah. So should this be higher up or lower? Maybe we try moving this down? No, it doesn't make a difference. I don't think this was ever supposed to look super convincing. Like, I'm guessing that's what it used to look like. And it's not the end of the world. It's just so that when you peel back the curtain, you don't see blank space. Yeah, I'm going to just check that in, I think. Fix the filler trees. Map fill 2 has the index of -1. Should it be 0? Possibly. No, I don't think this matters. I guess it does matter. Huh. Why does that need to be higher? Why does that need to be 1? Why can't that be 0? Are the trees showing up on the wrong layer? No, those are fine. Oh, I should just be able to put it below and then have it be 0. Yeah, that should work. Let's see. Yes. That worked. Yeah, thank you. Okay. Kevin pointed this out. All right, so going back to this, I wrote that comment in the issue we just fixed. So I do git log -2. We should see this thing, 756, which I think might also be in my notes. Nope. Yeah, this. So we edit this. To use Y sorting. I guess if Y sorting doesn't look like it's working, then it's one of these things that you have to solve. To do this, how do you do this? Enable Y sorting on the, I guess it's tile map layer. Enable Y sorting on the tile map layer itself. And then in the tile set, you can select a tile and change the Y sort origin so that the specific point at which it considers Y sorting that tile is lower or higher. And then perhaps you just need collision on the objects to stop them from overlapping. E.g., in the picture above, a skeleton would never look correct when standing on the stump itself. So that should just be prevented via collision. All right, anything else? Yeah. So that's it. There was one other thing I wanted to mention here. Oh yeah, the Z index of the 2 nodes might be different. The Z index of the 2 nodes may be different. Y sorting is only considered when the Z indexes are the same. Anything else? I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. So now finish the PR. Was there anything else I wanted to do with this? Slime doesn't have a collider. I don't think we're going to do anything about that now. As long as they don't walk through the slime, which they might actually do. Also, there's a rock there. Ugh. Jeez. Fine. They walk in front of it. What if we turn this off? Do this. And then turn this back on. Yeah, they still walk in front of it. I think that's fine. Remove it from the scatter objects layer. Yeah, I guess the rock could just be gone. I'm trying to Y-sort 2 nodes in different hierarchies. All the parents of the common ancestor need to have that. Still be Y-sorted anywhere in the scene tree, but their common ancestors need Y-sorting enabled. I guess I'll write it this way. Okay. What's next? We were gonna remove that rock, I guess. It would have been over here somewhere. That one. There's another rock, though. Where's that other one? There? I don't think that one matters. All right, we need to remove all of these things. Because right now it looks like they can just walk on top of that. I guess for now what we could do is just remove the trees. Yeah, we kind of need to remove everything if we're going to do that. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to leave that for now. Remove a rock in the path. In the path. Swap the extractor and the slime. So we did that. So yeah, this is the follow-up work for this stuff. And I think that's it. I think we can check this in now. Where's the PR? All right, what did I commit here? Always show pipes to the pond. Make pipe go into the water. Fix bug with pond path collision. Use unused scenes. Fix Y sorting. All right. I don't think I ever even looked at the original code. No, I did. Because that's what made me find the pipe code, the visibility being conditional. Okay. Yeah. So thanks for setting up the terrain for this. I ended up addressing, what was that issue? I don't have it written anymore. 756. Changes in addition to fixing a couple of bugs. We have some follow-up work. Follow-up work that we have to do. And then the paths, we need to get rid of these things. We need to get rid of this clutter on the paths after they're built. We should probably use, what is that thing called? Clear ground. Probably use this for that. Okay. All right, let's merge this. Now for the rest of the PRs. All right, so Quickie Joe just provided a different slime over lunch that does not have the cooking pot. I think I prefer that. Let me find that first of all. Here it is. So here's what that one looks like. It's just the slime. I'll have to test this in the game, but it looks like we still have the flame from the fire in the slime. Yeah, like I think the fire was on the pot originally. Anyway, I want to try adding this to the game. I can pull this PR, but I'm not actually sure that's best. I think possibly I should make these changes myself. It doesn't make too much of a difference, does it? Yeah, it doesn't make too much of a difference. What PR? Are you asking what is a PR? Or which PR am I talking about? Also, I hate pancakes. Yeah, I think I'm going to make these changes myself and just download the things that we need. Like, zombie isn't actually used for something, is it? I don't think so. Okay. This will take a little bit of time. I don't think it should be too bad. Let's go plop in the new slime. Is it different sizes from the original one? I found a pull request. Yeah. Sorry. I don't mind explaining that sort of thing. I just wasn't sure what you were asking. Yeah, a pull request is a way of someone making a set of changes to a code base, and then they can submit it to a code base with a pull request. So I just reviewed a series of changes, and I can make my own changes on top of it. It's generally like a unit of work when you're collaborating on GitHub. And other source control methods or even other Git repositories don't necessarily call them pull requests. They might be called merge requests or something. But it's generally the same concept. You have some bundle of changes. You ask someone to review them. Where is the slime? Not there. Characters? There they are. Yeah, I want to see, are these the same dimensions? They don't need to be, so it doesn't matter if they are. I'm just curious if they are. Canvas size is 136 by 45. This is 136 by 41. Oh, because the hat. Yeah, review and approval process. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that hat adds a little bit of height to this thing. So let's go back to main. That's not good. Did I have some change that I didn't actually check in? Add 2 more quests. That never made it to here, I'm guessing. No, it did. Why? Because I didn't rebase the new branch? Wait. Let's do this again. What does it say? Use git pull to merge the other one into yours. All right, let's just do that. Do I want to merge it or rebase? It shouldn't really matter. There should be no overlap, right? No rebase. Stage changes. What changes do I even have? Hang on, let me back out of this. Yeah. Okay, let's make sure I don't do anything stupid here. Bump garbage slime text higher. Yeah, we have all these things there for sure. So I'm going to do git reset to that. Git pull. This should... What? Oh, it... No, I don't know. I don't know what I did. Like, whatever. Whatever. This is not one of those days where I'm going to go figure that out. Let's just try running this again. The game should be normal. And I guess the way we'll check is by just building the farm. Yeah, the smoke doesn't cover this. Oh, also, I'm not sure this was ever... Was this linked to an issue? No, it wasn't. Farming, follow-up work, yeah. Yeah, this task is not done yet because we haven't done this. Okay, I'll write down. I'll try to do this follow-up stuff at some point. Still need to render smoke as mentioned here. And then need to close out that issue. Yeah. Okay. What am I doing? I'm modifying the slime. Okay. So we're going to add in 4 new things here. Oh, I never even put it in the right folder. Oh my God. I'm losing my mind. So there's Chef Slime. Put you into here. Cool. Now go find that. And now what was it? 136 divided by 4 is 34. 34 by 45. 34 by 45. Why does that not look like it's correct? Oh, because this makes it look like there's a line there for the graphic, but it's not actually there. Yeah. Okay, cool. So now we select everything. What is going on? There. All right, how do you look? Oh, yeah. Now there's a spicy slime. In fact, that's maybe what we should call it. Spicy slime. That could work. I do like Chef Slime, though. But yeah, if I were to ever name it. Don't forget to run the format tool. I'll do that at some point after I'm done with these PRs, I guess. Finish all PRs, run the UID tool. At least it's not finding like a million different problems anymore. Because originally we had like 30 plus changes. Hoping it's not doing that. Okay, so that's the Chef Slime. Now let's look at them in the game. This would have positioned them 4 pixels in the wrong direction, I guess. Yeah, they're 4 pixels too low now, I think. It's amazing that they're not lighting everything on fire around them. So let's launch that over here. This has a position that's set in town scene. Yeah, Chef Slime position. And we just made the height of this thing 4 pixels more, if I'm not mistaken. I think I just remember this at some point. 41 compared to 45. Yeah, so I think we just bumped this up 4 pixels. Possibly actually even a little bit more than that. Where is this? Oh, I turned the widgets off. Wait, no, I didn't. Why isn't this showing up? What is going on? Did I... That was weird. I see it there now. I didn't see that there before. Was it there? Huh, strange. Should only be 2 since it's centered. Maybe. Well, definitely on that front. But I wondered if we should move this up even more than that anyway. But let's just see what looks good. Because it doesn't really matter what the coordinates are as long as it looks fine. Because I kind of want to nestle it up into this thing a little bit more. If I bump it even, let's see, how many more pixels do we have here? Like 1, 2, maybe 2 more pixels. And then we're going to be touching the tree with its hat, which is also still fine. I think that should just work. I can't tell. Let's just reload it. Yeah. Okay. Now let's see what happens when there's a farm full of carrots and a bunch of workers. It should be convincing enough that they're bringing, yeah. And if we were to create the pond, oh, that sign's not there. We create the pond, then they should be able to walk beyond this afterward. So I like this. However, I don't totally get the fire that's here. And I think maybe the whole slime should kind of look like it's on fire, maybe. Or we just remove, I'm not sure. Anyway, for now, totally good. All right. That Quickie Joe making the sludge into a brain was like the greatest idea, because now we can just use the brain as a single icon whenever we want to render that you got more wisdom sludge, I guess. So as far as I'm concerned, slime is done. Next up is the box for the slime. Let's go get that. So save this here. Why does it think it's a text file? What? View file. There, that worked. Okay. Gonna adjust the color of the plus sludge text. I'll probably try to match it to the brain, maybe? I'm not sure. So new graphics. Look at plus sludge text and maybe match it to the brain color. So this should go into here. But now the buttons are going to have the wrong colors. Oh, I tinted them myself, right? Chef slime box replace. I don't think we need to even do anything special now. I think we just launch this and see what happens. Whoa. Yeah, that we got to fix. How did that not automatically get fixed? Oh, because we still have the old slime? Wait, do we? Yeah, we still have chef slime. This one is chef dash slime. Probably should just overwrite it. Yeah, I'll do that. So we delete this stuff, which might not work. No, how do we do this? I think I know. I think we can. No, we can just delete it. Yeah, what am I talking about? It's only being used through code. So just delete this and rename chef dash slime to chef slime. And then everything should work. The portrait should be immediately correct. Yeah, look at that. I like it. Should we nudge it up by like 1 pixel? Or even a couple pixels, maybe? Dialogue portraits. Like, you should be able to tell that it's got a hat, but its hat doesn't need to be fully in view. So we could set the Y here to 2, let's say. And that way you can see more of its angry little face. Load. I think that worked. Yeah, I think that worked. Hi, I'm a slime. I love to cook. I'm really bad at it. Bring me food and I will cook it. Use the resulting wisdom sludge to grow more powerful. All right, these are reddish colored now. They should probably be more orange. Hey, Halsey. Which version of Godot am I using? 4.4 RC1, I think. Because I could just look it up. 4.4 stable mono official. I could have sworn there were multiple different release candidates and we're on the first one, but I'm not actually positive. Okay, so yeah, we got to change the text color of this. This should be pretty basic. It's slightly reddish right now, and I want it to be orangish, I guess. The problem is I don't know where it is. Yeah, I don't remember. Chef slime dialogue theme. It must be this, yeah. Font color is kind of reddish. So we just want to drag this over to here, I guess. Yeah. Let's just do that with everything, I suppose. Just drag this that direction. There's only those two colors. Is there any other color we need? No, I think that was it. So we save that and relaunch. And it is going to be almost not noticeable that I even changed anything, I think. But it'll look slightly better. Yeah, it's like a slightly more orangey color. I think this is good. Yeah. Silly. Okay, cool. So Chef Slime has been added to the game. And its graphic has been too. So let's mark those as viewed. So now we have shelving. We have the zombie. We don't need any import stuff. We have sludge. This has been done. And then the money label changes. Okay. Yeah. Use new Chef Slime graphics. Why did the project change? UI toggle down perks. This would imply I need to reload my entire project because that shouldn't have changed. But before we do that, I guess we click this and then reload. Never saved. I don't care about that. Okay, looks good. All right, anything here that doesn't belong here? We changed some colors, we changed the graphic, we changed the position slightly. Yeah, that's it. That all needs to be there. Okay, done. All right, next up, the new zombie graphic. How do I want to do this? I think we've already coded zombie leader so that it works, but I don't remember how. Leader, here it is. Yeah, so this gives you the stat multipliers. This also needs to change your graphics. But at this point, you've already summoned the enemy or summoned the zombie. And we know in this case that they are a zombie. We could make a zombie leader. In fact, I think the only thing this does is find the right graphics to use. How does it even know? Through this. Yeah, so zombie leader should probably just be a different graphic altogether. Does entity have effect zombie curse? Oh, clever. Clever indeed. Yeah, cool. Okay, yeah, I think we'll do that. Okay, so let's go into enemy ID. I don't think we ever save these. So I don't think we need any of this stuff to be numbered. And I kind of want to just delete it all as a result of that. Yeah, let's delete it all and just put none equals 0. That's the one I like having be explicit. And that way we can just put zombie right next to this, zombie leader. Now we need to know is, are we summoning a zombie leader or not? So bool should summon leader is going to be equal to whether or not there are allies here. Oh, and also whether or not you have the ability. So I guess let's just make a private bool should summon zombie leader. Node, entity, battle system, battle. And that's pretty much where all this stuff comes in. We'll just copy paste this here. Does entity have effect? This is going to be return false, and this is going to be return true. And this is return false. Okay. So now should summon zombie leader is that. Entity battle. And the thing that we're going to summon is either the zombie leader or the zombie. And then its stat multiplier is going to be either 1 plus this or this. Oh, and this is a level of your zombie leader ability. Couldn't it just always be used like this then? Stat percent bonus? It's 0, yeah. We can just say this. Well, we should probably explicitly write that out. Zombie leader level. All right. Now we don't need any conditional thing. Okay, and that's pretty much all we need to do. We just need to manifest the graphic now. All enemy data. So zombie leader is going to be zombie-leader.png. It's got exactly the same stats. That stuff's not going to change because we change it through code. Why are these even here, actually? I think we override them. And then where did I download the graphic? No. Let's download the graphic. Is that going to try to download as text? Why does it do that? Show file. Download. Okay, so that's zombie. I don't think the zombie itself changed. I just think the new graphic is different. Yeah, these look the same to me. So what we're going to do is we're going to get just this. How big of a selection is that? 64 by 80. Yeah, that's correct. And then we crop to selection and then export this as zombie leader.png. And then put that in the right spot in the code. That goes into monsters. Zombie leader. Yeah. All right, there, that's that. Let's go try it. So now the witch doctor should be able to summon zombie leaders. This is a nice little flavor thing. Let's go get the witch doctor. Unlock all of their skills. And give them a point in zombie leader. And then go start a battle with them. Oh, wait, whoops, that's not going to work. Start a battle with them that way. All right, let's see it. Summon your first zombie. It's got a crown and a robe. And that one does 9 damage. And the other one gets summoned, and that one does also 9 damage. I think that's because the difference in power is only 20%. And they're probably actually doing like 8.5 damage. But I'm not sure. It's possibly just broken. Summon zombie. 1+ stat bonus. It's 0.2. Oh, how does this work? We got to go to zombie bite next. There's a power scaling of 0.75. And then we need to go to... Actually, we could just check this in the game. Oh, it doesn't tell you. Okay, fine. I guess we can't check it in the game. So 0.75 times... where do we get the power of the summoner thing? Oh man, where is that? Oh, I'm in zombie bite. It's in summon zombie. I just thought I was looking at summon zombie the whole time. Yeah, so 0.75 times 0.85 times oh god. Times 10 times 1.2 is 7.7. Yeah, so something's wrong, right? The other zombies shouldn't have also done 9 damage. Oh, I know why. Oh my god. Yeah, I know why. Because this is saying all zombies are going to get this stat multiplier. It's only the leader zombie that gets that. So should summon leader is this. Otherwise, it's 1. And that's what I had originally. I just thought, oh, that's unnecessary. We can just always do this unconditionally, but we can't. Okay, now we try that out. Well, no one probably would have complained. It's just a straight up buff to the witch doctor, but would have been a bug. Right, so let's try this without zombie leader. We're just going to go into a regular battle. It should only ever summon regular zombies. They should only ever do regular damage, which should be 8. Yeah, 8. Poison damage is also being done. That's 2. I don't care about that. So now we go give them their zombie leader ability. And And now they get a 20% damage bonus, but only for the leader. So they were doing 8. Now they should do, I think, 10. Yeah, because it says 9. The other one's doing 8, though. Okay, so the numbers are working. I just need to figure out why it's not what I expected it to be. It's this time. Wait, no. It's this times another 1.2, which does round down to 9. Okay, I just assumed that would be closer to 10 than it was. And then the other thing we need to try is adding one more skill point to this. So now it would do 11 damage. Yeah. This has got to be one of the greatest graphics in the game. It's just so great. Oh, I never thought about that aspect of this. That if you only ever chain summon zombies, you'll never get the leader again. But yeah, man, that graphic is amazing. It's just so great. Yeah, I really like it. All right, so we've added in the zombie leader. And thankfully this worked very well. Yeah, nice. Cool. Hey, Benny. Add zombie leader graphic. The stats were always working for this skill, but we never had a custom graphic until now. All right, what's next? So that one's done. Now the shelving. Oh, I got to go modify art requests. The art requests document to remove the stuff that was already done. All right, shelving. How do we want to do this? This is basically going to be like one item display that holds multiple items. This may not be something we add in easily. I also wanted to see how does it look in the game. So I guess let's download this and try it out. Can I download this, or does it think this is a text file too? Tisk. Save as shelving. Okay, so we're gonna put it in here. We're just gonna pop it right in. Does that work? Yeah. Oh, that's quite large. It's 84 by 60. Okay, let's divide each by 4. Oh, that's a position. My bad. What am I looking at? Where's the size? I guess it's just built into the sprite. What is the size of this? 60 by 60. This isn't actually a square, though. Yeah, what I'm trying to find out is scale down to, what are our normal graphic sizes? 16 by 16? Well, we'd only be able to get it to be 15 by 15. And not like that. Let's try that again. 15 by 15 and set this to none. Maybe that should have been set to linear? Or maybe that's just what it's going to look like. What's going on? Canvas. Attention. No, I think it's just going to look bad if I do that myself. All right, we might need to do something special with that. For now, let's just set a transform scale of 0.25. No, these would need to be bigger though. 0.5. Yeah, and then let's spawn some items in. What am I trying to do? Just see how this looks. It's actually pretty good. We could put another one on top, I guess. Would you expect it to look like this? Let's arrange them the other way around. 1 and then 2 and then 3. I kind of want to turn off their collision shapes. Can you just not view collision shapes somehow? I don't think so. I know you can make these editable and then turn them off there. But is there a way to just like blanket turn off collision shapes? I don't think there is. Okay, now the important thing is how do these look when they're next to each other? Why did that? Oh, I see. I'm like, why is it tiny? It's tiny because it's a child of that thing. Can I just duplicate this? Yeah. All right, like I said, I just want to get an idea for what does this look like. It might have to be trimmed to make it look like they're in the shelves, maybe. Oh, I see what you're saying. Like, yeah, dynamically clip it so that this fits. Well, ignoring that part of it, let me think about this. I think the issue we're going to have is that this doesn't work with the perspective of the game. Like, how would workers get to this second item? I don't think that would work. Well, they could still walk up to here and then consider them to have reached this. Split the sprite in 3 to work around that. Yeah. And then just draw the tops on this. But still, assuming we had done that, like, is this the look that we want? Because, by the way, something I didn't think about, but how many items is this right now? 3, 6, 9, 12. Let's duplicate this all again and move these over here. So now that's 24 items. We currently have 64 in the warehouse, but we don't need to store that many. Your warehouse could basically just be however many of these we can fit in a row. How many more can we fit before we run out of space? Probably another 4. Yeah, that works. Now throw all of those into their own node 2D. Whoops. Oh my God. Does not work like how Explorer works, I think. Throw these all into here. And then move these a little bit to the left. Could you spawn a worker to see the scale of it? Oh, I've cut items into half, haven't I? Oh, yeah. No wonder. I knew this looked weird. I just didn't know why. Wait, something's definitely wrong. Yeah, this has the wrong scale. Yeah, so this is what the scale should be. All right, well, if we were to make one of these take up the full size, it would look like this. This just looks gigantic to me, but I'm not sure why it does. What does an item display look like? Item displays were this big. And if we add an item in there, it looked like that. Maybe part of the reason is because we're showing 3 items at once and I'm not used to that. And let's add in another worker and put them over here. Yeah, I can't believe this. Like, this shelving unit is like 20 feet tall. I think what we need is maybe to just get rid of the top part of this, or rather get rid of the middle part or the bottom part, any one of the parts basically. So there's only 2 shelving units maybe. But also I wonder if we should get rid of the edge here. So I'm going to do a really quick edit job over here. And what I'm picturing is, let's make a new graphic here, like 200 by 200. Transparency. Okay. What I'm picturing is that we duplicate like this part a bunch of times. Hey, boogers. How was your Cinnamon Toast Crunch? There's this cereal at Costco that has, I guess it's supposed to be like Cinnamon Toast Crunch, but like a little healthier. And I wonder if it's any good. What am I doing? Clearly not using this well. I have to anchor this down first. There, yeah. So what I was thinking is we cut this off, we put this over here. Then we duplicate this part of it. This might not tile exactly, so this might look a little bit weird. All right, I do not like how this works. So something like that maybe. And then we put this back to where it was. I don't think this is going to look right. No, I can't picture what I want, but I don't think I want these dark lines in the middle. So I guess let's delete the dark lines. And then anchor that. Okay, that's maybe closer to what I want. And then we cut out the top part here. Something like that. It's still not compelling for some reason. You ever tried paint.net with wine? I don't think I did, no. Does it taste good? I never tried it. But yeah, I don't think Cinnamon Toast Crunch is good for your health. Let's see. Cinnamon Toast Crunch, sugar, content, nutrition facts, sugar. It just has all of it next to it. So yeah, in 41 grams of cereal, there's 12 grams of sugar. But, and here's the kicker, there's a lot of iron. How is this possible? They have 100% of your daily intake of iron in one serving of cereal? What do they put, like iron filings in it? There's no way that's natural, right? There gotta be some added thing. Iron is good for you, yeah. not probably like 400% per day or something. Magic Spoon, is that what I'm thinking of? There's some brand that's in Costco. No, it's not that. Costco cinnamon cereal. I don't even know if I'd recognize it if I saw it. Three wishes? Is that what it's called? Hang on, I'm trying to find this. Everyone has to know. I can't find it. Oh well, whatever. Okay, so I'm not sure what to do about this. Yeah, I don't know what to do with shelving. I don't think we can use it exactly as is, but I'll just write down. I'll write something down. I don't know. I tried to use the shelving, but I think it's a little too big. I think we may also only want 2 rows of items in it. We had a mock-up somewhere. I'll have to look into this. I'll look into this later. The fake stuff. Like the stuff that sounds sort of like it's supposed to be the real thing. I remember there's some like Mountain Dew knockoff. What was it called? It's one of the off brands. Yeah, things like this. Mountain Rush, Mountain Shoutin'. Is it something like that? Like it's cinnamon toast bites or something? All right, so maybe not the shelving, but let's go use the wisdom sludge because that's the final thing here, right? Yeah. So let's go get that graphic. I'm really excited to see what this one looks like in the game. I mean, obviously I can just look at it there, but how does it look like in the game? Okay, so we take sludge. We put this wherever the coin graphic is, probably here. Yep, there it is. Okay, so now we have sludge.png. And I guess get rid of all these things. I could take a picture of this. Yeah, I'll take a picture of this. This is not really representative of anything. Where'd that picture go? Here. And you say North Face. I'm not actually sure what the real brand name is called now. Isn't it North Face? It is North Face. Okay, okay. It's the Southpaw part. I thought both of them were knockoff brands. I was like, I'm going crazy over here. And I am, but that was not an instance of it. All right, Wisdom Sludge. Let's go look at the money label. So this has a coin sprite that we can use. We could make two different things here and just toggle which one we want on based on when we're using this thing. I think there's only one Wisdom Sludge label in the entire game. There's a sludge label. Oh, that's right. They don't even inherit from the same scene. I thought they used the same one. Yeah, we can just change this then, of course. Okay, let's go figure out what the dimension is of that. It should be the exact same. Where's sludge? Why am I doing poorly at everything right now? All right, so how do we find out size of one of these? 14 by 14. I think it's 15 by 14. Oh, you know what we could do? We could just look at the whole image size. Of course, 120, and how many frames do we have? 3, 6, 8. So yeah, it's 15 pixels. 15 by 14, that's what we're going to use. Let's go plug it in. Click this, go find sludge. Man, do they have a search in here? I want there to be a search. Toggle visibility of the filter for file names. It's not search though, it's just a filter. I just don't want to have to look through everything basically. Can I? No. Man. Yeah, man. All right, well, I know where it is. I just want to see if there's a faster way to do this. All right, so it's going to be 15 by 14. And then we need to click every single graphic. Bloop. All right, now let's play this thing, see what it looks like. Okay, this is not bad, but I think it should freeze on this frame for a little bit longer. No, maybe even longer than that. And then maybe it's slightly faster frame rate as a result of that. And now even longer on that. So there's a 5. I think I want to stay as goop for longer too. How's that? Maybe this for 10? Yeah, how's that? We like that as an icon for Wisdom Sludge? Maybe a touch faster. Let's try it. Can you drag from the file system? I'm not sure about into this, if that's what you're talking about. Let's find out. Whoops. Oh, God. That was not the thing I wanted to put that in. No, you can't. Okay. All right, so sludge label has been modified. I think that's pretty much all we need to do there. We probably want to use the graphic for something else, though. Well, let's try that out. Oh, from the Godot file system doc. I don't know if it... I don't think... So you can do this, but I don't think you can do it into this dialogue. No, you can't. Because you can't even click the background. All right, let's go test this. So cool that this exists. All right, so we open this up. We just see money at first, but then when I click this, we now see wisdom sludge as well. Yeah, I like that a lot. I like the animation there too. Makes me wonder if we should use a graphic for that here. I wonder, I might even be able to add that in myself. No, I wouldn't be able to. It's not vector art. Okay. But if you do that, it thinks it's a single sprite. Yeah, yeah. Okay, cool. So when you are bringing food to the chef slime, should we have it show the brain graphic? Like we can customize this to make it a little bit more pink to look like this. I think that would be reasonable. What color is this on average? Let's take a picture of that. I would say to take like one of these two pink colors. Let's try that one. And then let's go figure out where this goes. Loading text. Here it is. This is max sludge though. Loading text. Should be something that says sludge somewhere, right? Where is that? I'll just search for it. Surprisingly, this is not easy to find. Huh. Oh, there's no parenthesis. That's why. Okay. Yeah, and where are you used here? So let's try that color. This is good. Franco, thanks for the sub. Welcome to the stream. Welcome in. Oh, you realized you're 12 days ago. Your message back then was, thanks for recommending this stream to me to make me feel dumb and dumber. Hope you're not feeling dumb watching it. I like, okay, so this color now matches the icon of wisdom sludge, but it doesn't match what you might expect from feeding the slime. So I'm not really sure what color we should use here. Either we use the icon and then maybe it makes sense, or we have it match the slime and it looks kind of orangish. When you feed the garbage slime right now, oh, that looked weird, didn't it? Oh, there's no way for me to do that again. I think the items popped out of the portal a little bit strangely. But when you feed this, it's green. Icon makes sense. Use the currency color. What color is that? Are you saying green? Oh, you're saying use the pink color. Yeah, the only problem with using the icon is we don't have it in vector format, and we need to go as part of this font. Anyway, okay, we'll leave it like that for now. So wait, how did items look when I pop these out of here? Yeah, they go behind the portal. Does that mean that these just aren't being sorted? Because if so, that's very easy to solve. Let's check in what I've done so far, which is really very little. Oh, there's also the shelving stuff. Get rid of that. Revert. Sludge label. Town got modified. Yeah. Okay, so add sludge icon. Brain. Yeah, unfortunately, we don't have an emoji font we can use for this. So we can't just put a brain icon there. All right, so I think that's it for those changes. Yeah. So I'll sync these. We need to fix the portal stuff. Fix portal item Y sorting. I'm going to close this pull request. These graphics look great. I couldn't use the shelving graphic. I'll talk to you about this at some point. Also, I committed these directly to main via, let's go get the commit hashes. This, oops, this, and this. That second screen while working? Awesome. I'm glad. All right. I meant to close that with a comment. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so fix the portal Y sorting. Let's go do that. That comes from wherever we have ground items. Not there, apparently. Items is there, though. Is that what ground items is? Is that what this thing is? Yeah, it is. Okay. Yeah, all I think we have to do is just click this button. Let's try it. If it looks fine, then I'm not going to do anything else there, but if it's still broken, we'll need to investigate more because I think that's all it should have taken to do this. Yeah, I think it looks good. Oh, do these get ejected farther now because of the collider? No, I don't think so. Either way, I can't really tell the difference. They look like they're just getting spread out, and they were getting spread out before. Right? Is this convincing to everybody else when I spew items out of this portal? I think it looks fine. Yeah, I think I'm going to keep it. Okay. Y sort items shooting out of the portal. They were always showing behind the portal before this, I believe. All right, last PR is I think just the item actions thing, yeah. The game wasn't sped up for those though. I was only speeding it up for deleting the items, not for creating them. Hey, unknown. This is ready, by the way, right, Kevin? It says proof of concept still. Implemented a radial menu so the targets for the items are directional, which I think will work better. There are some things that still need to be done, but I'd like your feedback on that. Oh, I see. Still proof of concept, yeah. I need to add shortcuts. Thinking of using numbers. Yeah, I think numbers are fine. Didn't add any styles yet. Not sure what would make it look good. Just thinking that maybe the buttons could have icons only. Didn't address your comment about hiding the menu and zooming out. Here's a demo. Okay, let's take a look. Yeah, I think this is good. Yeah. I should probably try it. 853. Okay, there we go. Oh, wait, this might not be the up-to-date code. Yeah. I need to reset the branch. Yeah, I need to reset the branch. Git reset hard. Kevin, proofs of concept. There we have it. Okay, so let's get the garbage slime. Let's get the tavern. Let's do that. Now we get some items, and I just send them to the tavern. Looking great. Yeah. And what about the shop? Yeah. No, that definitely feels good. I do kind of wonder if we should extend out the button target so that it's like a piece of a pie almost. And that way you could drag to anywhere in this general vicinity. But yeah, for now I think it's good. What is this question mark? If not for the extractor? I like the radial menu. Oh, the warehouse. Oh, yeah. I even saw it in the video and just forgot about it. The one usability thing that I noticed is that I'd like to be able to right click. Just had a great idea for typing the dead clone. I'm gonna call it Skeleseller. I think that coding with Caleb might have beaten you that joke, but thank you for the resub, Skittercat. I was going to contact you soon about potentially being able to play test the game this weekend. However, I think only Saturday would work for me, and I'm not even ready for it yet. But if you're free, I might hound you for some time. Will there be a stream tomorrow? No stream tomorrow. Normally I do stream on April Fools, and even the days when I don't really have anything major planned, but the thing I did is just going to be a link that I'll share tomorrow. Probably going to be comatose after your long run. Are you doing a race? And that's fine. I'll write that down. Skellefisher. Stumble across an idle game on Steam, which sits at the bottom of your screen. So you can do. Oh, is it Rusty's retirement? I saw that. It's just a long training run. Gotcha. That's totally fine. Yeah, I will probably. I'll reach out to you. I'll figure something out. And if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. And I've got some other people I want to contact too. Yeah. Rusty's retirement looks like a good game. I don't generally play idle games, so I haven't tried it, but I think I'd probably enjoy it. I like to be able to right click to drop the item, even if I'm right clicking over one of the buttons in the radial menu. You need to figure out what's the best way to have non-rectangular buttons. Yeah, unfortunately, I think it'd be a custom component. And we might even want custom graphics for it, because while you could probably do it with draw calls, I don't think that's a good idea. So yeah, we probably can't just use a button. Actually, no, wait, could we? We could probably use button with custom children. And then maybe just put like a triangle shape in here somehow. Well, I don't know how it would know what the extent of that thing would be. So yeah, maybe it'd have to be totally custom. I'm not sure. Oh, they have a click mask. Oh, interesting. Yeah. Yeah, custom texture is probably the way to go then. Because all we need is like a wedge shape. Although possibly we need multiple sizes of that wedge shape. So one if we have like a 6-piece pie and one if we have a 5-piece pie. I guess we could just dynamically generate them if we wanted to. Okay, so now we got to run the UID tool. Oh man. Okay, this is where I expected to be like 5 hours ago on the stream. This is where I can finally just get some work done, and now I have no energy to do the work. Oh, life. I expect this will have found at least one thing, but who knows? Yeah, found a few. Now, technically, we have to run it a second time because this is kind of silly. Let's close out of this. Run UID tool. What even changed? It did find things in running it the second time. Funny how that happens. I don't get how it deletes these things. It just doesn't ever add up to me. Why is it removing UIDs from this stuff? I don't care. I'm just going to check this in. What's the purpose of this tool? The purpose of this tool is absurd, is what it is. Every file that you save, or at least scripts and scenes, I guess, have UIDs associated with them. So it's supposed to be some identifier that is not path-based. So you have technically two identifiers. You have the path to that file, which is going to be unique, and then you have the ID, which is going to be unique. But the ID is never supposed to change, but somehow they change. And this tool is going to fill in all the UIDs and make sure that they're deterministic and that they're not going to change in between running this tool more than twice. But for whatever reason, you have to run it twice to get it to that point of stability. So I don't understand a lot of this. And it used to be even worse than this before Godot 4.3 or something. It's like pretty recent that they even added this tool. Yeah, they create a UID file as well. So now every single .cs file we have for code, we also have a .uid file to go along with it, which is literally one line, which just stores this identifier, nothing else. So yeah, I'm not super happy with this, and I don't like that I just randomly have a whole bunch of commits now that just say like run UID tool, and we have changes like this. It pollutes the Git history. It makes it so that you've pretty much always got changes even when you don't expect to have changes. All right, PR is done. This is farm follow-up work. Yeah. Didn't want to move to Godot 4. That's why I asked which version you were on. Well, it's not the end of the world. It's kind of weird that it happens, but yeah, you run the tool every once in a while. You pretty much ignore the output. If you're streaming, you happen to complain about it. And that's kind of that. Spent most of the day on PRs. I finally tackled the Y sorting issue, and that was a beast. Okay, what can we do to get some just easy wins here? I had a bunch of feedback that I left for myself. I wrote, I think the biggest one was not enough loot. Need to have more stuff dropping, even if it's worth less. Or we need to allow for completing instances faster. Yeah, I mean, for a loot-driven game, I think you've got to be getting a drip feed of loot. And either one of these solutions works, and I'm not sure which I prefer. So option one is make battles shorter, but have them grant the same amount of loot. And option two is keep battles the same length, but have them grant more loot. So which is better? With option one, you'll get loot more frequently. So if any disappears, you probably won't care as much. Let's say we worked out the numbers such that it was the exact same amount of money per minute. Then this is the only real consideration, right? No. It's also just in terms of APM, you'll need less APM. Yeah, I think that's the better option then. Probably go for option one. Oh, but then the downside of this, by getting more powerful, there's less sort of like opportunity to optimize this. So like if battles start at, let's say 5 seconds per battle, and that's probably too low, then maybe at like max level, they're taking 2 seconds per battle. So you're shaving off 3 seconds per battle by being at a high level. Whereas if the battles took a lot longer, they might start at like 50 seconds. And then when you get to max level, they're down to like 20 seconds or 15 or something like that. So you're saving a ton per battle. I think we should probably have a mix of these. So maybe all I'm concerned about is for phase like 1 and 2 of the game. You maintain a private journal? No. Can it be both? Like make the forest one shorter, but another give more loot? Yeah, but I think this is really only up until you're fighting the dragon. So we only really have 3 instances. And I think the forest is probably fine. So I think we pretty much, all I'm probably talking about here is the volcano and the jungle. Maybe the waterways. I didn't figure out the average battle time though, did I? It's not that hard to figure out. Well, I mean, it's kind of hard to figure out, but I can just unlock the adventures you would have had and say that you're level 2 with all of them. You would only have these 4 and then give you a skill point for all of them. Put the skill into whatever points I got randomly and then send in some parties. So let's send in parties of 2. Mage, Mage Rogue, and Witch Doctor Archer. Okay, now we just speed that up. And we see how much time it takes. 17 seconds and 24. 17 seconds and 24 seconds. Level 2 adventurers. Parties of 2. I'll do one more set for each of them. It was 17 and 24. It's 19 and 23. So it's like 18 seconds and 23.5 seconds. Parties of 2 trials each. Okay, now what about 3 adventurers? So we'll take let's take the archer into this battle. I'll run 2 of these. So that's 11 seconds and 11 seconds. So I like that there's an efficiency difference here. By adding in the 3rd adventurer, we kind of cut the battle time in half. I mean, if you average out those 2, which you can't really do because I didn't use a witch doctor. And I like that there's that decision you can make. So maybe we don't touch the volcano. Or maybe that's where we apply the give you more loot thing. Maybe give you more loot for that. Or maybe what we really need to do, maybe the real solution is to start adding rare items. I'm not sure. All right, let's take a look at the next instance. So for the next instance, I think you're supposed to be level 3. You could probably beat it with 4 level 2 adventurers. So oops, I clicked outside of the dialogue. All right, so how long does this take? So this is the jungle. 4 level 3 adventurers. You might not even have 4 level 3 adventurers at that point. But anyway, that took 24 seconds. Let's try again. 24 seconds. 25 seconds. I'll run it one more time. I don't think there's much variance with this party. It's really only mage, I think. 25 seconds. Yeah. So it's about 25 seconds. Let's try with 3 level 3 adventure. Oh, wait, no, they're not level 3. They're level 2. So 3 level 2 adventurers. Can they even win? If I cut out the mage, let's say. They did, just barely. 37 seconds. Yeah, now they're going to die. Yeah, they died. All right, so they don't really win the battle anyway. NA loss. All right, so now let's try 3 level 3 adventurers. So I'm going to level everybody up. You go to 2 or 3, and you go to 3. Oops. Drat. I put the rogue at level 4. Okay, well, then fine. The rogue's just going to be level 4, and we'll just ignore them for now. So take you out of the battle. They don't die permanently, no. They just need to restore their health, like when they get wounded. Oh, so that's 26 seconds. And one more time, and it's actually pretty close to them dying, right? Look at their life bars at the end of this. Wait, that one wasn't very close. 26 seconds. All right, we said that the volcano is like 8, 11 seconds, 24. Yeah, that one's not too bad. So I said that one we should add more loot. This one we should probably tone down the life a little bit. Okay. I think that's pretty good. So volcano, add one more item on average. And smooth out the values a bit. It should maybe be another potion and the... How do I feel about that? And then the jungle, we say make it quicker. So lower HP, more damage on enemies. How do we add an item to this without breaking everything? Because the only things you can sell at this point in the game are armors and potions. And you'll probably only have 2 slots for each. And I don't want to give you too many armor items, so I think I have to give you a potion. But I don't want it to be one of the small blue potions. Although that would work. No, maybe we do that. Yeah. Maybe we just always give you a small blue potion from here too. So new item ID, small blue potion. Oops. 1-1. All right, so the volcano gives you one more item on average. So it's a guarantee of 3 with a possibility of up to 5. So on average, you're getting 4 items. And that's over the course of about 20 seconds. So it's like 1 item per 5 seconds. We'll see how that feels. Then the jungle, I said let's lower the health, but raise the damage. So all enemy data, blue worm. Let's make you have, let's say 20% less life. And as a result, 20% more damage. And there were 4 of those. And then let's not touch the plant. What does the plant have? Let's make the plant just a tiny bit beefier to make up for that. Okay, so now here's what we're going to do, which I already closed that. I closed the other thing, so I don't know how long it already took. Let's click this. 27 seconds apparently. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so it was Witch Doctor, Archer. That one went faster. Witch Doctor, Archer, Mage. 27 seconds. This one took 23. And let's do one more trial. 27.6. Yeah, so let's say like 27-ish seconds. That's fine. And that was level 3 for all of them. And pre-balance change. Now we save and restore this. So this is with the damage changes and the health changes. And it should take less than 27 and hopefully I don't die. All right, so load. And then what was it? Witch Doctor, Archer, Mage. In the jungle. I almost died. And that didn't even go faster. How's that possible? What? Yeah, what? It took longer. Fluke? It could be a fluke. I guess we'll run it again. It could be that they're killing zombies faster. I lost there. I made them too strong. Yeah, I think they're maybe killing zombies in 1 hit, whereas maybe it took 2 before. So yeah, it's taking the same amount of time. That's not good. Also, man, zombies are really weak. That time it took 20 seconds. So when they win a lot faster now. But when they lose, well, they didn't lose before. Yeah, that one went faster too. But yeah, on average, it might be the same. Because having a loss means that you waste like 30 plus seconds. Oh, I guess the recovery times are another thing I'm not considering here. So this is not getting 1 item every, whatever, 5 seconds, like I said earlier. There's also recovery time afterward. So it's more like 1 item every 10 seconds. That's why it feels like it's taking so long. Oh, this is so difficult. No, we need to make the battles go a little bit faster then. So let's, well, there is one other problem here, which I'm just testing some random skills here. Like this skill might suck. What else do we have here? Stalagmite, Vampiric Bite. Rapid shot. They're not bad skills. They're probably better ones though. Blue worm. Okay, let's lower the life a little bit more and let's lower the damage a little bit. And then same thing for the blue plant. I guess let's lower this thing back down. Yeah. And then I want to make the volcano a tiny bit easier. So there are just 3 bats in it. Volcano bat. Yeah, so what if we tone down their life by 20 each? So that's cutting, it went from 450 life total in the battle down to 390. And raise their damage by 1? Unfortunately, I really should have saved that file where I had all the average stats. Oh well. Yeah, it's not even worth testing. I'll do a proper playtest at some point. So not enough loot. Need to have more stuff dropping even if it's worth less. I think that's still a question we need to ask. We need you to be getting loot fast enough at the beginning of the game so that you have something to do. Since there's not much of a way to speed things up. All right, then here was the other like identity crisis I had the other day. Tiny history lesson here for context. A month and a half ago, we set out to make a bunch of new systems. And those systems were supposed to be new things for players to explore and experience and interact with. And I'm the only one who's really tested this so far. It's not like we've launched this and had 40 people give feedback. So who knows, maybe everything's fine. But the other day I tried it and I thought, these new systems are fun. They're working, but they haven't elongated the game. And part of what I was trying to do is make it so that we'd hit our expected time of gameplay, which is like 5 to 10 hours of gameplay. And what I estimate is, like, there's the demo right now. So if you multiply the demo by 3, you'll probably have roughly what the full amount of content is. And I estimated we had about 2 hours. What I was concerned with is multiplying by 3 would just mean like there are no new systems. You're fighting new bosses, you're getting new adventurers, but there's no new farm or something like that. Hey Fern, how you doing? Thanks for the raid and welcome in everybody. I hope you all had a good stream over there. Shout out to Fern. How do I? There. Yeah, I was just talking about a little bit of an identity crisis that I've been having. I was saying we've added a bunch of systems to the game. So we have a farm system in the game now and a little cutesy chef slime. And these things work, but they haven't padded the game length. And I mentioned this to the people working on the game, and Kevin responded with something like, we are going to add more content. And I guess it just hadn't struck me up until that point that every game is a collection of systems and content. So if you picture whatever, Dark Souls, it's like the systems are combat and probably crafting. I haven't actually played the game completely. Crafting and resting and whatever else there is in the game. And then the content is like boss number 1, boss number 2, that kind of enemy, that kind of weapon, that kind of potion. At some point in the game, all the players will have experienced, you know, some number of systems you expect them to experience, probably at least 90% of the game probably. And at that point, it's like, well, if you like the game, now you want to see more of it and just experience those systems. It's like Star Fox 64 didn't really change over the course of the game too much, and you still had fun playing it, right? Everyone had fun playing Star Fox. It's a mandate. Yeah, because of game design. Yeah. How's everything going over there for you, Fern? So we got the farm, we got the fishing pond, we got the new enchanter spells, and yeah, it's working. And like I said, at some point you need to have introduced all the systems in the game. And we'll probably still have another couple of little surprises here and there. But then is that okay? Is that going to be fun for people for another, whatever, 3 hours? Hey, Finn. Welcome into you too. That was an almost identically sized raid to Fern's raid. And you both have names that start with F and sound similar. Hey, P. Gorley. Just follow Fern around. It's a good idea. Lots of just minor feature changes and bug fixes. Narrative games have so many specific things you need to do. Yeah, man. But the game's looking good every time I see it. Welcome in. How was your stream, Finn? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I was just talking about some of the changes to Skeleseller that we've made. We've come a long way, and I'll probably do some playtesting on Wednesday. In my last playtesting session, I had a lot of observations that they're going to take some time to work on, but some are harder than others. I got schooled on Unreal UI by a person or by Unreal? Hey, 10x developer. Yeah, for those just dropping in here, the game I'm working on is called Skeleseller. You hire adventurers, send them into battle. They fight automatically for you. And when they win the battle, they get items that you can then sell in your shops. You can improve your town. There are lots of perks you can get. There are lots of different shops and stuff, and you can upgrade your adventurers and level up. And it's like a semi-idle game. You can move things to places if you want, but also workers will just move stuff for you. And at that point, it's like, if I want this potion to go down here, I can just toggle this lever and it turns on the extractor. And now the worker will come bring this down here and plant a seed on my farm. By a person, I needed the reset on the way I was doing things though. Help is very welcome. Well, that's good. Okay. Yeah. I wasn't totally sure until this message how you felt about that. Because every once in a while it can come off as someone being pedantic in chat. Or the thing that kind of rubs me the wrong way sometimes is when someone knows what they're talking about and doesn't recognize that just because I'm streaming, hang on. I started to phrase that poorly. They might know what they're talking about, but they frame it in a way that's like, you should know this too at this point, or just a sort of matter of fact thing. There's like a nice way to help people, I think. Anyway, with this crop that we're growing over here, which is about to be at full harvest phase. Yeah. So now I can click this and it'll pop that carrot over my chef slime, who gives me some wisdom sludge. And there's a little new wisdom sludge icon we have. It's a brain. Trans visibility day. I wasn't aware. Happy trans visibility today. Huh. Being silly. Oh yeah, I figured. Sent me an example project. It was fantastic to provide yours. Yeah, that sounds like doing it right. I think that's nice. And really, as a streamer, I think there are a lot of nice benefits just being able to talk to people, but also getting advice, tips, ideas. Even if you're an expert coder and you're making a game, you almost certainly are going to benefit from people just saying, hey, have you thought of doing that idea? That has nothing to do with coding. And we've had some pretty cool stuff. Like even having me in the game. That's Quickie Joe's idea, actually. Hey, Thomas. Oh, yeah. So I'm going to check this in. This is like rebalance the volcano and the jungle a little bit. Rebalance the volcano and jungle a bit. I wanted you to get more items. Or get items more frequently, I guess I should say. So I changed some stats and drops. Unreal Docs had this problem where it's documented, but it's not documented usefully. This is way out of my area, which is tech art, so it's nice. Yeah, the other thing is, even if it's useful, sometimes it's just hard to get through them all. Unreal is now a massive game engine. And yeah, even Godot, which is not as massive, sometimes you're just looking in the wrong place for something and it's hard to find. You should probably copy paste the old ones back. Yeah, feel free to make that change if you want. I'm fine either way. You're talking about these, right? They don't, I guess this is what happens with pretty much all art for me. This doesn't strike me as bad or anything. Like this faded into the background. But now that you comment on it, it's like, do I see something different? Is there something wrong with this? Documentation is hilarious. It says number, which is sometimes an int, sometimes a double, sometimes a long. Yeah, that's bad. It just makes you realize that documentation is not apparently important enough for a lot of companies. Hey, Ayers, how's it going? How's your project been going on? Hope you're doing great. I gotta go buy. And then any hard emote you have. Oh, that's better. Do we have Poppy Fire? Yeah, I guess. I was gonna say I see Eris' message herself, but yeah, thank you for the raid. I get that you gotta go. I hope it was a good day. Yeah, in the documentation. I mean, really, honestly, that's kind of how I feel sometimes. I just wrote this little thing on why sorting for Godot engine. And we got our little skeletons and trees there. By the way, if anyone ever wants my notes, they're available freely online. I have no idea that you even go to this website. I don't have any built-in metrics or anything. So yeah, feel free to peruse whatever you want. Search for Godot. The stuff I type is not there in real time, just so you know. So like this why sorting note won't be there until I upload my notes again. And I don't really do that all that frequently. If Ubisoft. Yeah, for those new from the raids that just come in, I'm working on Skeleseller. Very, very short overview is you hire adventurers, you send them into battle, you sell the items that they get, and you upgrade your town. So it's a semi-idle game. The next demo that we're going to release will be out in probably either 11 or 18 days. So either the 11th or the 18th, which is 11 or 18 days from now. What are you using for uploads? Just pushing with Git? Depending on what you mean by uploads. If you're talking about code uploads, no, sorry, you're talking about the notes. There are two different things going on here. There's the public repo. I can't remember what picks this up. I think I just push to Git. Yeah. I have to build, and then push, and then I think whatever hosting thing I'm using, which I think is Vercel. I haven't touched this stuff in a little while. I think picks up the repo and makes the changes public. Yeah, there's a lot in the notes. I will say this: if you ever scroll up to the top of a note and you see a created at and modified at, that's typically a note I haven't touched in a while, because those notes were made in OneNote, and I migrated them all at some point. So of all the things you could read on this site, just make sure you read the intro, which is like these notes may be out of date. Just keep that in mind. Anyway, I thought of some ideas of how we could elongate the game. And I think we could have some challenge runs. And I wrote a whole document about this, but let me run some of these ideas by chat. So the normal mode that you play, just consider this to be like the base game. So you've got battling, you've got farming, you've got fishing, you've got item selling, you've got all of the systems that are there. But then imagine that you beat it and you unlock, let's say, farmer mode. So now your farm produces sellable items. So these crops that you get, instead of just feeding them to the slime, you can sell them in shops. And you now can't sell any weapons and stuff you find. And you instead put those into your extractor. And then your farm can grow much larger. So like you'd still play through the whole game. You'd still level up. You'd be selling crops, but now your farm would be huge. Maybe it's 10 by 10 or something. And that's the bulk of your interaction with the game. I don't know if that's fun. I don't know if we need to speed up how quickly you level up or something if we do that. But those are the ideas that I had for a challenge mode, is we change some aspect of gameplay. This one was another one of these, battle mode. So now instead of, I don't even know if you sell items in this mode either, which is why calling it Skeleseller is probably a little weird. But you get experience points and level up. So now you don't have a farm. You probably don't even have a town. You're just like fighting enemies. And maybe you can get more adventurers or more skill points or something. It's more focused on battling. You ever work as a documentation writer? No, I never have. Thanks, Ben. It's challenge mode, so as long as it's beatable, it sounds fun to me. I guess it depends on how you unlock these. One of the games I was kind of comparing this to is Castlevania Circle of the Moon. And this game is the first one that I'd seen that had this sort of challenge run. You did the base game, and then you got like fighter mode and magician mode and all these little things that slightly changed gameplay, but a run was about 8 hours long, or maybe 10 hours or something. So, and you unlocked these linearly. So you got fighter mode, and if you didn't like fighter mode, like, too bad. That was it. You're just stuck there. You couldn't choose which of the modes you wanted to do. We could make it so all of these unlock at once, and you just pick which one sounds fun to you. And it's kind of like scenarios in any sort of sandbox game. Like even Roller Coaster Tycoon had this concept of there were like missions or something, right? Where it was like get you know, whatever, $10,000 by spring, and you had a certain amount of a park built and roller coasters you could build. And some people like that idea and some people don't. And if you can ignore the content that you don't find fun, I think that's okay. Also, is this all a markdown? Yeah, it is. I'm using Obsidian to write the markdown. As long as it's completely optional. Well, what I'm thinking about is the main gameplay is probably going to be like 5 to 10 hours. And the game is probably going to cost about $10. For some people, that might sound like a good deal. For other people, they're like, why is this not 1,000 hours? If I'm going to pay $10, I pay 1,000 hours of gameplay. I don't think we'll ever get to that number. But it's like, okay, well, how do we pad this content out a little bit more? And that's where I think the challenge modes come in. So it's like, well, you've already beaten the game. If you had fun, you can just stop. If you haven't had fun, or if you were having fun and want to have more fun, then we have challenges for you. So that's kind of what I was thinking about. I'm not sure if we're gonna go that route, if we're gonna have some other ideas by then. Hey John, how's it going? Battle mode, adventurers have permadeath. I don't think permadeath is fun, but I will write this idea down. Maybe there's permadeath, or maybe just a death penalty of gold or items. Maybe there's equipment. Yeah, the problem I have with permadeath in this game is that it's all automated anyway. So very early on in the game, you unlock this, auto battling. And you click this and it adds a little repeat symbol to your battles, which if I move this, you'll actually be able to see. And I click this and I could just walk away from my computer now. And when I come back, let's say an hour later or something, I'd probably get the maximum amount of money. So permadeath is not super interesting in that you already have the tools to just run infinite battles and walk away from your computer. So now you're just incentivized to fight easy battles. But I wrote it down anyway. Hey, Sergeant Pepper. I'd be like a hardcore mode, fun in SWG. Is that Star Wars Galaxies? Yeah, probably that. They did permadeath by allowing you 3 deaths in a week time span. So if you got 2 deaths, you didn't play that character for a week. Man, I'm so torn on hardcore stuff in general. Like, I've been playing hardcore World of Warcraft lately, and I think it just ratchets up the boring factor of the game. And it's kind of what I just mentioned, right? Hardcore means that when you die, you're dead for good. And the way Star Wars Galaxy did it is interesting in that you can have multiple deaths in a week, but think of what this incentivizes. And it's already what you wrote, right? You die twice, and it's like, well, I can't play that character now. It's like it'd be dead for good. Are you really even risking anything? You're kind of just taking a very boring route. And I don't like that as an incentive. I always think that game design incentives should be aligned with what's most fun. And that's where I think the games that are hardcore and do it well have it built in from the get-go and understand that you're probably going to die. So gameplay cycles are generally faster. Like World of Warcraft is a game where to get to the max level, you're probably spending like a week of real time. So that many hours, that's quite a lot. Imagine spending 168 hours dying and then repeating that. You probably don't want to do that. But now imagine a game where you're spending 30 minutes and that's how long a run is. That's not so bad to repeat. What about a mode for that type of player? Special items, etc. for the hardcore players? I think it's worth understanding a little bit more about the game because, like I said, I think hardcore in any genre steers you toward boring gameplay, and in an automated game, that means that you're going to not pay attention to the game. So, like, this is what's happened. I haven't touched the game since I said that I could unlock auto battling, right? And yet, look at this. Like, I've already gotten 50 gold. I'm stocking my shops. I've got a bunch of carrots on the farm, which imagine my workers had gotten instead of me, which they could have. Like, that can all just happen. It's just, I don't think hardcore is fun in this style of game. Yeah, I'll just delete this. All right, maybe there's death penalty of gold or items. Hardcore wouldn't be fun in an automated game. We could always try it and see what people think. But I don't think it'd be good. What items would a hardcore player care for that I don't want to hoard? What? Not sure I understand the question. Matt, I don't think I understand this. What do you mean? Like in-game items? Oh, was for another chatter. Okay, got you. Oh, maybe you're talking about. Wait, I didn't even see anything about items. Oh, okay. Okay, so what else is written here on my little feedback to myself sheet? We should have bosses be a huge power spike so we don't have to worry about players over leveling a bit for the regular content. Yeah, man, a lot of this stuff is going to take a long time to figure out. I wrote this down as an observation. I know that you can only have 4 adventurers in a party, so I didn't prioritize getting a 5th. Is that a problem? Other players might not know it. They almost certainly won't realize it. The map does tell you, but it's in pretty tiny text. And yeah, it says max adventurers 4 underneath this. But yeah, most people never read that at any point and then tried putting in more adventurers and realized they couldn't. So I think the first time you're going to realize that is here or here. And then at that point, you will have already had 5 adventurers. So you'll probably find a use for it. So maybe this is just an idle observation for now. Let's delete that. I think there's a bug with coloring perk prices. Fishing pond needs to be rebalanced. Yeah. Oh, man. Quite a lot here. Making a bot game in JavaScript? Yeah, Halsey, that was Botland. Way back in the day. Thanks for dropping in again, though. Good to see you. I hope to see you again soon. I will be streaming it on Wednesday. Tomorrow's April Fool's Day, which I always have done something for. And tomorrow is no different, but it just won't be streamed. So make sure to check this list or Discord or something tomorrow for the thing I spent way too many hours on and will be a big letdown to everybody. A couple of people who watched play weren't even expecting to have more than 4. Yeah, that's true. And they were pleasantly surprised when that happens. Although I think that was because it's marketed as a demo. I know there's types of players wouldn't want to bother getting. Some players spend hours to get one item, or others semi-compete. As Adam said, I don't think it'd work in this type of game. Yeah, I think it's usually worth thinking about things. I think sometimes it's sort of apparent when something flies in the face of the current design philosophy, and it's still worth thinking about, like, how can you adapt it? I think there are a lot of oblique thought processes you could apply to something like this to try to spark creativity. I always forget every year. I think the amount of people who sort of care about April Fool's Day has gone down over the years. I feel like back in the early 2000s, I think companies usually got on board and had some like elaborate April Fool's thing. And now the times I see that, it's a little bit lazier than it used to be. It's still fun sometimes. Like Hearthstone usually produces some fake patch notes, and I like reading through those. There are a lot of just inside jokes. But it used to be that people would come up with these like elaborate marketing things for products that don't exist, or they'd make entire websites or something. And yeah. Dirt patch should fade out. Should have more information. Nice. Yeah, this combined with this. What else do we have? Dropping a potion on the extractor turns it on or off. That is easy to do. Trim clickable area for the garbage slime. Looks of elite area. Zombie leader should probably grant health, not fortitude. Or just grant all stats. Honestly, it should be all stats. Let's go do that really fast. Zombie leader. So we'll just say stat bonus maybe. Should we even split them apart? Oh, it already is stat bonus. All right, fine. Stat bonus. Done and done and done. So when you have no zombies, the next zombie you summon will have more health, power, and fortitude. Yeah. Now it does not currently affect your health, so let's go make it do that. So here's the stat multiplier. Max life equals this times this times this. All right, now let's try that out. And 20% probably isn't enough, although maybe it is. It can be a lot of effort to produce all that, especially when crunching or not hitting deadlines. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I get why it happened. And also, I think it sort of became an expectation from people, so then it was less special. So I feel like there's an April Fool's meta, and we're in a down cycle for it. Bino GD script, I've got a command for that there. All right, so what did we just do? We changed the Witch Doctor so that Zombie Leader now grants health. 15% of your health and 85% of your power. 15% is nothing. Hey, Sphere for you. Thank you for the raid. How goes it? And welcome in, everybody. We are honestly kind of just wrapping up. I feel bad because pretty much every time Sphere for you raids, I'm always like, hey, I'm just wrapping up, everybody. The harbinger of the end right there. But I wish you all the best nonetheless. I'm not leaving right now, but I'm probably not doing any interesting work. I should stop rating your own leaving. Well, I feel bad because I do appreciate it, but I think probably from a networking perspective and just being able to watch somebody or hang out, it's probably not as valuable for you. So I totally understand if you ever want to stop rating me completely. Sounded like you were still talking about stuff. I am. And I'll still be streaming for a little bit longer, but probably just not too much longer. And no intense brain work going on anymore. What we were just working on is something, actually, I really like this. And I want to show this here. So we have a skill in the game called Zombie Leader. And it says when you have no zombies, the next zombie you summon will have more stats, basically. And it's got a little crown on the icon, right? Well, now we have a little crown and robe on the zombie that you summon, which looks amazing. So yeah, and then the second one you summon is just a regular zombie. And then anytime you don't have zombies and summon one, it'll summon a leader one. And I love it. We also got a new Chef Slime graphic. This little guy. Also love it. And we got a new Wisdom Sludge graphic. This little brain sludge. So yeah, when you harvest your crops, you get Wisdom Sludge, and you use that to level up. Oh, there we go. I got enough. Yeah, things are looking better and better. Fixed a bunch of little issues. I'm feeling pretty good. I think we managed to turn today around. Because, man, it started out bad. Yeah. Anyway, my my cognitive abilities are rapidly fleeing. Let's check this in. Have Zombie Leader grant health. It used to only grant power and fortitude. Brain is bricked. No rebooting this thing. Consider manifesting quests with exact item counts. We probably should do this. In fact, maybe there's like a questing mode. Maybe that's part of that battle mode. Did I write anything about the town? Maybe quests matter a lot more. Maybe that's how you hire adventurers. Probably need to change the cleric around. Need to balance the inferno. You guys should render how much sludge you have at all times. Cheaper than it is. You improve visibility, UX, perks, and skills in general. Okay, you know what? Let's how about this? Since I don't have a lot of brain power, and since I don't want to just end the stream because of all the generous raids, how about we play the game a little bit and just kind of see how it feels? Yeah, I use VS Code instead of the Godot editor for most things. Let me change town. Why is that not working? Debug to, yeah, let's do this. All right, we'll turn on the music and everything. I've been working on, like, kind of sort of working on a new track, but I think it's going to take a while to make because I'm not putting a lot of time into it. Anyone else freeze framed? I think everything looks good on my end. Skeleseller. I wonder how the volcano is going to feel now. Video's good. If music is on, I can't hear it. Oh, I have it muted. My bad. I don't even know why it was muted. Oh, wait, does that mean you couldn't hear the outro music earlier? Was my stream just silent for a while? I'm really happy with how this stuff is shaping up. And yeah, we'll play for a bit. Did I just lose an item? I didn't even see that. Looks neat. Oh, thanks, small block. Yeah, it's going to be... This version of the game that you see me playing right now is going to be playable for free as a demo on Steam in a couple of weeks. Thereabouts. Yeah. So I don't recommend playing the demo that's online right now. That is an older version that doesn't have the farm and everything. I think it was playing. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, I think it uses a different track in OBS. Or a different audio source, I guess. All right, 4 gold. I need 1 more gold. Done. Auto battle unlocked. Stream is frozen, but I can still hear and the captions are still going. Yeah, strange. Oh, nice. 12 gold tip right there is pretty good because I need 45 gold. Yeah, I want to see what it's like after unlocking the rogue. I also want to see if I want to rebalance this stuff. I have to remember that new players are still going to be learning the game. So this pace is probably good while they learn how items work and that they should be battling. And then they'll feel the need for auto battling and then they'll get it and so on and so forth. So yeah, there's a certain pacing to this that I think is working okay. What I'm concerned about is that we're going to steer you in too many different directions because we already, at this point in the game, already have what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 perks you could potentially get. And this, which is a red herring. Is the combat the source of income? Yeah, sorry, let me turn off my keyboard camera so you can see that a little bit better. Yeah, so we have only a mage right now, and we're about to be able to unlock another adventurer. But the mage is just automatically battling bats in the forest, and they're getting these potions that we're stocking in our shops. And we also have this garbage slime who's willing to pay for items. So if we wanted to, we could drag an item to the slime, and then based on its hunger meter, we'll get a different amount of money. So we got 4 gold right there. That's enough to hire our adventurer. So now with our second adventurer, we can start another battle if we want to. Maybe we should hide the shop sign. Yeah, we definitely should. I just haven't gotten around to that. I was thinking, should we manifest perks boards for the shops? Should we have one for all of them? I think we should probably have like a shops perks, but then we need a way of unlocking perks in the board as you get new shops. All right, so now that we have 2 adventurers going, we actually have some things we can click. And now the next major thing we're trying to aim for here is unlocking the canyon, which costs 35 gold, which we're almost at. Yeah, there we go. Or section in the town board. That's true. Yeah, that could potentially work. And maybe even advertise that you have a the possibility to get different shops. Okay, I purposely want to start this battle when they're both at low health, because I want to kind of show something here. I'm gonna sort of cheat a little bit. So here's what we're gonna do. When we win this battle, we're gonna immediately restart it. I'm losing items. Okay, now I'm gonna send them both into the canyon. And they start with half life. They cannot lose this battle. One of them will die. but the other one will win. And it's a guarantee. Yep. That one's dead. Now the ogre just stops attacking. You're never supposed to see this in the game. It's just supposed to happen. But yeah, we won. We get our ogre blood. Go sell that for a boatload of money. Probably send our characters to the volcano to see how badly they get destroyed. Wait a second, what? Where? Oh, I was like, why don't I have my money? This didn't sell yet. Oh yeah, they're getting destroyed. But now we can get the farm. All right, quit that battle. It's not going to matter. Lots going on, but still kind of easy to follow. Yeah, I wanted to steer away from a lot of the idle game tropes that exist. Like, if this were a typical idle game, eventually you'd be getting 1 million items at a time and they'd be worth 1 trillion gold each and your adventures would just keep leveling up. This is an idle game that has an end. It's just supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be very casual. Your brain can be on autopilot for pretty much all of it. Oh, I gotta turn this off. All right, let's get our seeds planted over here. And actually, I'm gonna upgrade the farm before I do anything else, I think. Let's do that. We got rid of some rocks there. And then we'll split one of these battlers off into their own battle. Yeah. We should actually probably feed 1 or 2 to this so I can make the most of my money. Because I'm getting no income right now by putting all my potions into the farm. Nice. So 3 more carrots and I can level up. Oh, we got me in the game. We need this to be over here so I actually get some money. How much do I pay? 5 gold? Yeah, 5 gold. Ooh. Big spender. Okay, level this up, get a skill. We got crit. That should make battles go way faster. In fact, how long are they taking right now? That took 12 seconds. This next battle is going to take shorter than 12. Assuming I crit at all. Yeah, 1 crit, 2. Okay, 2 crits made it take 8 seconds. So we cut off like 3 seconds just by critting. This skill is overpowered. We kind of need to balance them all against each other. Yeah, that took less than 8 seconds. And now we're probably getting too many potions, right? Yes, we are. Actually, if we get the tavern, we can't afford the tavern. Okay. Let's get some of that. And that, and that, and that, and that. Yeah, we're getting too many items now. That level up alone made the rogue super powerful. If we can get the tavern, we can unlock another worker. Almost there. That's going to be a lot of money. Yeah, 14 gold. Nice. Okay, that put us over the top. So now we can complete this quest. I need more workers desperately. There's... Yeah. I'm getting too much stuff. Hey, sorry for the raid and run. Had to help someone get back into their house. Just on my phone now. Yeah, thanks again, Ayers. And I hope everything's okay with, I guess, your neighbor? What's the market versus the slime do for money? So the market, you'll always sell for 3 gold unless a customer wants that item, in which case they'll tip you for it. So like this customer is going to tip probably 12 gold to get that same item. The slime is a quick way of getting money. And based on this meter on the right side, their hunger, they'll pay more or less. So here we just got 4 gold, but if I keep feeding it those potions, it's now offering 3, now 2. So now we need to wait for this bar to go back up. And there are different perks that affect both of these things. So like this can make the slime get hungrier faster. You can get a perk to make shops sell things for more money. We can upgrade our mage now and get a skill. Ice Blast. We can probably upgrade the rogue soon too. Yeah. All right, we almost got our next worker. And there. Now we have 2 workers. Now we should probably get some money. Let me turn this off. Actually, no, keep that on. Just... yeah. Okay, so what do I want next? Actually, you know what? What I want next is to go fight in the volcano, because we can probably win there now. Yeah, I like the playthroughs feeling unique. Also, it's cool seeing Ice Blast right there. Actually, that makes the mage a lot more powerful. Like, I don't know if they should have won that. But yeah, so now we got our first armor item. Let's go make a shop for it. And get our carrots. Oh, and we get these potions now too. I forgot about that. What's the next quest? 20 small blue potions. I need the money too badly. I'm not going to get that. But I will get... wait, we don't have any money. We need much more money. Okay, cool. Get shiny loot. Get shiny loot. Yes. I got it right before they bought that, so that was worth extra money. Yeah, nice. Yeah, I find this super fun. And I find it relaxing too, because really, you can go at your own pace. There's no losing anything. And I don't find there's the same pressure that Stardew Valley has. Stardew Valley is also a casual game. And they say you can go at your own pace, but there's a time. And that time in the game makes me want to rush everything. So that is not as relaxing. Even playing World of Warcraft, I kind of feel the same way. Like, okay, walking places take so long, so let me maximize the whatever number of quests I'm doing here or something. Yeah. Okay, nice. We can actually sell some items now. This is one of the interesting things of making the farm take potions, and I'm still not totally sure about this decision. Like, your potions are always in demand now because you always need food. So it's a question of, do you want money or do you want to level up your adventurers? And I kind of like that. What's the end goal? Is there a hidden twist to this down the road? No, not really. The end goal is just to eventually sell an antidote. So the reason you're a skeleton in the game is because you died as an adventurer because you couldn't get an antidote to cure your poison. So you'll eventually beat the final boss. It will drop an antidote and you'll sell it to somebody. And that storyline is very important. Are you role-playing in Goldshire? No. No. All right, we should have enough to level up again, right? Yeah. In fact, if we flee this battle and repeat it. Did we just get 50 sludge? Is that what that said? Oh, I think there's a bug. I think when you level up, it produces a thing here. It does. Oh. I think we got to write that down. Bug spending sludge produces a plus sludge label at the chef's line. All right, we can get another adventurer. Who are we going to get? Chat, you pick. Archer or witch doctor? Archer? Sounds good. Okay, so now that we have the archer, we can send them into the forest. Or we can speed up the battles we're currently doing. No, let's send them all to the volcano then. They took 9.4 seconds last time, so now with the archer, who is a measly level 1, they beat it in 10 seconds. And I lost a bunch of items. All right, so check this out. Here's what I think the bug is. If you look at the chef slime over there, if I spend my sludge here, yeah, it says plus minus 10 sludge. Oh, that's too bad. Man, money is really hard to come by in this game. For a game about selling stuff. Oh, we need customers. I don't have enough for that. I need 19 gold. Let's turn that off. Oh, God. Yes, we got it. Okay, one more customer. I haven't advanced in so long. I'm just so constrained on money. I wonder if players are going to find this fun or if they're going to be like, man, this is slow paced. This is why we got to do playtests and demos soon. Hoping to get some in on this weekend. Maybe the next weekend too. Alright, we need these cloaks to sell. I guess let's just get rid of one of them like that. Do we have enough to level up again? No, we're 2 away. That's 1 carrot. Alright, there. So let's split the archer out of that battle and put them into this, which is going to give us way too many items. Needing money is good for the design though, right? It's good as long as people are having fun. You should want money in the game and you should have tools to get money. But let's say it costs 9,000 gold for the next upgrade and I'm selling stuff for like 4 at a time. That would probably feel pretty bad. All right, I want the farm to have better... Actually, is it just better to upgrade the size of the farm every time? I don't know. Well, let's get peppers now. What I need is another worker. And I don't think we can afford that. That takes boots. Yeah, we don't even get boots yet. I guess let's start that quest. Oh god, I can't do this fast enough. We need this upgrade. That's 100. Yeah, I am sorely lacking in inventory. Or I guess customer throughput. There's already a lot going on. What did I say I wanted 100 for? Oh yeah, this thing? This takes so long to pay for itself. But still, we're gonna get it. It makes the garbage slime automatically eat an item off the ground that would have disappeared once every 15 seconds. So now, if we just let these sit around, you'll see one of them get eaten. It's gonna be the cloak. Bloop. Got our cloak. Nice. So that's it. That was worth 7 gold, and we could have just dragged it there anyway. But now we don't have to drag it there. We got our peppers. All right, can I take on the next boss, I wonder? I probably need... Oh, we got exactly how much we needed. All right, let's go try it out. Boss time. Actually, not boss time. We don't have the money. But we're about to. Yes, now we have enough. Okay. Send you all over there when you win this battle. Oh, the rogue died. All right. We're full up on potions there. Put that there. Sell some of these. So this is the first fight in the jungle, and I did rebalance this a little bit. My adventures are all level 3. Are they even going to win? They're going to win. It took them 20 seconds. But we got boots. Just 6 more of those things, and we'll be good to go. Oh, that person wants a cloak, and I have a cloak. Get it. Get the cloak. Oh, someone else bought it. At least I got a tiny tip. Boot, cloak. Come on, come on. Go get it. Go get it before they get it. Nope. I took it from them. Oh, there's the good money. 24 gold. And we need 100. and then a prayer. But actually, 5 more boots would help too. Wasn't supposed to be a way bigger tip. No, only if they desire an item, which I think they can. But they tip on every item, so that's where the benefit is there. Oh, no, don't take that from me. Hang on one sec. Okay. Gatso's meowing. Yeah, we can hire another adventurer, but actually I just want to go straight to the castle. Another adventurer would make this probably go a lot faster though. Daddy. Here's his ears are perking up right now. Why is he calling me? Alright, we're just going to try fighting the boss anyway. We need to wait for their health to regenerate. There. Alright, dragon. What have you got? So far, nothing. You're nothing, dragon. Oh, the archer dodged a fireball. The perk actually paid off. Wow. I'm destroying this thing. Yeah, easy. Give me that sword. Sell for 200. Look at that. We'll make our adventurers do stuff too. And we'll hire another adventurer. Oh yeah, we have all of them available now. Let's get the warrior. Alright, so send you somewhere, adventurers. Why don't you go there? Because we still need boots. And our warrior can go do nothing over in the forest. We could actually level it up. That was probably stupid. Yeah, that was probably really stupid. Oh well. What are you gonna do? Alright, we don't need that. Put those over there. We need more potions for this. And the warrior's taking like 1,000,000 years to kill this one bat. Has it even won a single battle? Yeah, it must have. 21 seconds. Ooh. Yeah, that's something. Well, I'm about to get an extra worker now. And there is our extra worker. What's our next quest? Too expensive. That's what it is. How do you go about balancing a game like this? So we have some tools to make it easier to balance battles. We can run 100 at a time and use any set of adventurers and skills. But in general, there are a lot of moving pieces. And I think part of it comes down to play testing and seeing like, how do I feel at any given point in the game? Like, what do I want? What am I lacking? And in this particular case, I feel like this battle is taking a little too long and there's a little too long of a wait in between. So like, I'm doing stuff, but I don't feel like I'm doing a lot. And maybe that's okay for the early game. But anyway, based on that feeling, we figure out like what should be changed or sped up or rebalanced. Why'd I get it 200 from feeding it to the slime? The item data says 240. The item data says 240. Rage blade. Whoops, all item data. No, it's 160. So the slime gave me a little bit extra on top of that. I've pretty much entirely ignored all of these things. I think we need to add more perks to some of these. We need to come up with ideas for them. I think we should write that down. I think we need more perk options for everything so that you feel like you can express yourself better as a player. Yeah, I think people won't be super critical about the details and they won't be paying as close attention as someone like me is paying to this, but they'll still know when they're not having fun. Give health regen a max time, maybe. It does have a max time already, and I think it's 14 seconds. If there's an adventurer that was basically dead, and there are healers in the game. Someone wants a yellow potion really badly. You know what I need? Customers. You know what else I need? The enchanter. And then we need this spell. Buy stuff. I do like the tension of using potions to sell versus putting them in your farm. Because potions are the most accessible item, both in terms of like time to purchase and visibility based on where you're zooming, and also just availability in the beginning of the game. This spell's about to run out. Yeah. We lost it. No more spells. Oh, we could probably level up. We have 116. Giving it to the rogue for sure. Putting the next point in crit as well. They have a 25% chance to crit now. The battle time should go down by a lot. Well, maybe not a lot, but it's 20 right now. What's it going to go down to next? Oh my god, the rogue is doing like 1 billion damage. 16. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not really sure what to do about this. Because, like, if you'd only gotten this skill at first, I guess you could have spent more money on it and gotten something else. So our farm needs to be more powerful. Let's get better crop variety. We need 4 gold. Get rid of this stuff. Oops. There. Done. Now let's plant those crops. Pretty good. Pretty good. I want customers to move faster all the time. How long is the warrior taking to win those fights? 21 seconds still. They're so bad. And they're level 2. It's just this skill isn't very good. I can roll the dice again, but I'm not going to do that. Alright, now we're getting a lot of items. Do one of those, one of those. Now we get these sweet crops over here. We're at 58, so we can level up the warrior and nobody else. Probably not worth it. Can we do the next location? Or is that like way too hard? We're level 3, 4, 3, and 2. Let's see how that pans out. Probably not going to be great. So far, so good. Warrior's gonna die. Can they beat these two things? Yeah, they're taking a lot of damage. Taking a lot of damage, wow. But they did it. And to the victor go the spoils. Yeah, so, okay. That thing I said about, I think we need more loot, I'm definitely feeling it. We have nothing we can click or do right now. We've stocked our shops. I guess we need this. We could upgrade this spell, Loot Magnet. Well, we don't have the money. It's the story of our lives. Don't have the money for anything. Do we even have potential money? We have 16 plus 15. That's not enough. So I'll click this. That's a 33% chance to get double the items. So do we see 1 million pop out of this portal? Oh my god, yeah. Wow. That's we gotta salvage these. Salvage. Don't disappear. Okay, that was some good money. And now the customer spell would really help. Now we have 3 mana. That's barely any. Almost able to level up the mage. That poor warrior. Alright, do we get critical eating? Let's try it. Nope, regular eat. Regular. How much is this worth? 15? I'm selling it for a loss now. I didn't have space. Now I do. Should probably upgrade the well. Yeah, so economy-wise, I actually think it's going pretty well. We have a lot of perks that are in the sort of 100 gold range, which still feel like they're difficult for me to get. And adventure upgrades and everything. Okay, grapes here. What do we have over here? Put a point in this. Do we have the mana? Not yet. And we're probably not going to get it in time. You need just a bit more. Got it. Okay, 66% chance to double the items I get. There it is. There it is. Oh, that's already full. Oh god, we're gonna lose them. Click them all. There we have it. Alright, so if we want to do that again, we're going to need more mana. Are they ever going to critically eat? How much is this? It's a 15% chance. How many times have I got to do this? 6? They're barely winning. Wow, it's just the archer left. No, we don't have the mana. Keep forgetting. Do we have the money to upgrade it? No. How much are we recovering? 4 per second? So it takes 100 seconds to get 1 spell cast? And if I upgrade it, it's only going to take 80 seconds. That's totally different. Oh, we should have enough to level up the mage now. In fact, wait, why didn't I ever get the fishing pond? Oh, I'm a big dummy. I really, really should have had that sooner. Crit? 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 Alright, now I feel like the town is coming online. We got some actual throughput. I'm getting this upgrade. Slime gets hungrier faster. Slime eats stuff more often. I can't afford that. How much? What's my mana regen now? Still 4? I never upgraded this? I don't think it's the best use of money right now. But you know what is? Putting a point into this. I'm not sure if they did that. There we go. Alright, so 2 adventurers just got stronger. They should be winning that battle faster. And I don't feel like I have to manage this stuff as much. We still have not seen a single crit. Ah, there we go. 27 gold. Anyway, some fish in the fishing pond. It definitely works, yeah. It's a 1 out of 6 chance, so it's not that common. How much are these selling for? 15? Alright, we gotta turn this thing on. And then we gotta go fish. Fish are worth a lot. The warrior is super dead. Not even at the end of phase 1. There goes the archer. I don't think they've lost this battle, though. And they're not going to start now. Not going to start now. Alright, so stop that battle. Have them all move stuff around the town. Let's go fight with the mage in the fishing pond. These fish are worth a total of 75 sludge right now. That is enough to level up the archer. Let's catch those fish. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, the fish economy is not balanced at all. Alright, cool. Take you out of there. Send everybody back to the waterways. And maybe level up the archer. Kind of a boring skill to get if I already have 4 party members. I should probably buy another one. Oh, that's probably pretty good. When wild shot hits, the target will take more damage for 5 seconds. Hey, Fixable, I'm doing well. Just playing my game to try to figure out what stands out. But also, I'm having fun. It's nice to just play the game. It's a lot easier than making it. Critical eat, 32 gold. Nice. This should go in here. This should go in here. Yeah, Slime's getting hungry pretty fast now. Thanks, Fixable, yeah. How much sludge do we have? 43? I should probably get another adventurer. And then they can tackle the fishing pond, which is empty. Oh, we should get that for sure. Yeah, that is quite a lot of money right there. This is where the warehouse actually shines, now that I think about it. Everyone always said, oh, the warehouse has no real point because you were getting items too fast. But in cases like this, you've got a lot of wait time between the battles. You have time to clear things out. We should get some more slots for all of these things. And another customer if we can afford it. That's 200. I did not do the pixel art myself, no. It was mostly Quickie Joe. Right, 71 sludge. Our pond has 1 fish. Well, let's use some of this. 30 gold. 25 gold. You're streaming late? Yeah, everything's fine. I probably gotta go pretty soon, though. I am having fun playing this, though. Oh, I said I was gonna get another adventurer. Usually your mornings. My schedule's in the about panel under the stream, but it's... I say that because my time zone might not mean anything to you, but it's typically like 9 to 4-ish for me, something like that. Oh, we're running out of money. Oh, God. I clicked the perks board. Okay, now we probably have too many items. So now we need the Stalking Frenzy spell. Yeah, and turn this off. Wonder if Seek Food should use a current hunger bar value for all items instead at once. but still deplete it normally. I think we need to balance the game so that it's not eating tons and tons of items all the time. Whereas right now, that's what's generally happening. Turn this on. Let's send a couple of adventurers into the pond to fish everything up. Yeah. Yeah, I should get going. Abby's, it's her food time. This is pretty cool though. Yeah. Things are working. It's going in the right direction. All right, let me go find someone quick to raid because it's definitely food time. Oh, I said I raid Non, and Non is online. All right. I don't know how long she's going to be online for. But let's check out her stream. I'll watch from my phone. I wish you all a good day. I'll be back on Wednesday, but do check Discord tomorrow for the April Fool's thing. I spent a lot of time on a very silly thing. I will see you next time. Take care, everyone. Bye.